there, welcome back to Writers World Radio, episode 54. I shall be your local host, Matthew Graken. It's International Women's Day today when I'm recording this, so I figured let me go international. Well, some are international, but give you my top 5-ish women authors. I feel it's only appropriate. That's, celebrating women across the world, internationally and locally, on their accomplishments. So, what would you think would be on the list? We'll get back to that one. But let me give you my top 5. Well, like I said, top 5-ish. So I'm going to start with number 5 here. And I'm putting her at number 5 because she is on the newer end of it, being quite successful and redefining what people consider as a children's book, Mrs. J.K. Rowling, who I talked about in episode 41. She said she redefined children's books. People said children's books cannot be long novels. She said, I could prove you wrong on that. And she did, with her quite successful Harry Potter series, which spun into a movie series, which has spin-off on the movies, and she's written other mystery novels now. So she has found great success, and good for her. So moving on to number 4, and I shall mention Miss Danielle Steele, selling approximately over 800 million copies worldwide, all bestsellers. No matter what the book, in the format of the book, it just, people love her. She's got a very formulistic system that she goes with between, basing it around families and struggles, either addiction or suicide or jail, imprisonment. There's always some sort of darkness that has overtaken the family and how they deal with it and overcome it. So she's found great success. She has a lot of, she hasn't made it into the big screen so much as she has on the small screen. A lot of made-for-TV movies of her novel in works. But people love her. And she's known mostly for her romance. A very romantic writer. Number 3, a little less on the romance side, but also well known, a wonderful local lady, Miss Mary Higgin Clark. Again, I spoke about her on episode 47 just recently. She, in her late 90s now, she is, again, well known for her mysteries. She's made it a family business with her daughter-in-law, her daughter. They all gotten into the writing and more of an empire now. But fabulous, well-developed female protagonists, and it just, again, fantastic writer, lovely lady. Number 2. This was a struggle between number 2 and number 1 for me. But the numbers don't lie. So I'm going to go with number 2 here, who was a forerunner for women authors. Someone who was told, you cannot do this because you're a woman. And she says, I'm going to prove you wrong, and we're still talking about her works today. And that would be the wonderful Miss Mary Shelley. She wrote Frankenstein for us, and between movie adaptations and reimaginations into other works, for the Frankenstein book has become kind of, along with Dracula, one of the hallmarks of the horror genre. One of the earlier novels that has transcended time in her writing. And again, like I said, she was told, well, you're a woman, you can't write a book, especially a horror book. And let's go to the kitchen and make something for your husband. No, that's not what she decided to do. And again, I spoke to her about her on episode 43. She is quite the remarkable woman. Dealt with a lot in her life, but her work still rings and resonates within us. I mean, most people know who the Frankenstein monster is. But moving along to who I decided should be number one. And it's only because she sold ballpark. There's no exact figures on this. About 4 billion. 4 billion books worldwide. Rattling the cages of Shakespeare from the same home country. And that's Miss Agatha Christie. She renownedly known for her mystery and crime novels. Poirot, Miss Marple, the list can go on of characters that she has created that are just remarkable. And the writings themselves are remarkable. And again, stuff that stands the test of time. PBS on their mystery series have shown adaptations of these works. Murder on the Orient Express was just back in the theaters again, with Hercule Poirot and his little mustache. But some people may not know, she also did some dabbling in the romance field. But not under Agatha Christie. She did it under the pseudonym of Mary Westmacott. So you can always look those up and realize you're reading Agatha Christie. If anyone ever asks, you just make it sound a little more wonderful. And I have an honorable mention. So that's my top 5. But I do have an honorable mention I want to throw in here. So that's why I'm saying 5-ish. And it's a go with me here, and this is why I did not put this writer in my top 5, but making them, I feel deserves a mention. It's Caroline Keene. And the reason why I'm saying this, and you go back to episode 39 to further see my explanation, is, well, who is she? She's not just one person. It is a pen name that was shared amongst many writers, ghostwriters primarily, for the Nancy Drew novels. And that's why I bring it up, because the Nancy Drew novels are some of the earlier works in an earlier series that many people got into, just like the Hardy Boys and some of these other series. How can you not mention Nancy Drew? So that's why I just figured I had to put them in there. So those are my top 5-ish female writers for International Women's Day. What are some of your favorite women writers, internationally or domestically? You could decide, it doesn't make a difference on that one. But what are some of your favorite writers? Who would you put on a list? What would be your top 5 list if you feel so bold? Put them in the comments below. Shout it out on the Twitter. You could use @MatthewJGraken to keep it connected. Or the Facebook, facebook.com/MatthewJGraken. I would love to hear what your list is. Please let me know. Use the hashtag Writers World Radio to keep it all connected so that everyone can share in the glory of your list. If you'd rather just send it out in a private email, please do that. The email address is writersworldradio@yahoo.com. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope this crazy weather in March is coming in like a lion, and hopefully goes quickly out like a lamb. We got a nice nor'easter here in New Jersey yesterday, and shoveling out from it today. I hope everyone again is safe, warm, staying healthy with your family, avoiding the flu, which I know is going around. It's been quite awful. And you're able to get, if not reading, a lot of writing in. Make sure you stick with your writing. 10 minutes a day. As I always say, 10 minutes a day, you'll be amazed how much you'll be able to get done, how much you can accomplish. The story is within you. Keep it up. Only you can write your story. not someone else. I can't write it. Your neighbor can't write it. Your brother, your sister can't write it. Agatha Christie definitely can't write it for you. But you. The story's within you. You can do it. Keep it up. Keep at it. 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes before going to bed. 10 minutes after you eat breakfast. First thing you get up a little bit earlier and do a little bit of writing on your lunch break. Use your portable device, either a laptop, a cell phone. Many ways that you'll be able to accomplish. Bring a pad and paper if you want to do it that way with you everywhere. And just jot a little bit here, jot a little bit there. And you'll be amazed how far you get, how quickly. Believe in yourself as I believe in you. Again, hope everyone's doing well. If you have any questions, need help, feel free to contact me. If you have any suggestions for a topic that you'd like me to discuss on future episodes, again, send it out on the aforementioned social media or email address. And I'll see you next time.